Welcome back to another video. Myself Ajit Singh. Today my topic is absorbing Markov chains. In this section, the concept of absorbing Markov chain will be discussed and illustrated through example. We will see that the power of the transition matrix for an absorbing Markov chain will approach a limit matrix. We must introduce some terminal first. Absorbing state and absorbing chains. The state of a Markov chain is called absorbing state. Once the state is entered, it is impossible to leave. This concept will be illustrated by an example for the following transition matrix. We determine that B is an absorbing matrix since the probability for going from start B to state B is only. This means that once the system enters state B, it does not leave since the probability of the moving from state B to state A or C is zero and indicated by a second row. First theorem, absorbing a state and transition matrix. The state of a Markov chain is absorbing if and only if the row of the transition matrix corresponding to the state has a 1 or a main diagonal or 0 elsewhere. Second, to enhance that the transition matrix for a Markov chain with one of the absorbing state has limiting matrix in its necessary, the chain satisfies the following definitions. Recognizing absorbing matrix Markov chain. We will use the transition diagrams to determine whether P is the transition matrix for an absorbing Markov chain. We see that B is an absorbing state. In the transition matrix, if the absorbing state written all the non-absorbing state, the matrix is said to be the state form. State form is very useful in determining limiting matrix from absorbing Markov chain. The matrix below in the state form, since the absorbing matrix takes A and B, the non-absorbing is state C. The general state form matrix P is listed on the right, in which is matrix P O R and Q. I is an initial matrix and O is the zero matrix. Limiting matrix. We we are known ready to discuss the long run behavior of the absorbing matrix chain. This will be illustrated with an application. Transition matrix. We see that the state A and B are absorbing. We also see that the associate Markov chain is absorbing since there are two absorbing state A and B, and it is possible to go from a non-absorbing state C to either A and B in one step. We use a transition diagram to write a transition matrix that is the state form. Initial state matrix. At the beginning of this process, all the farmers are in the state C since no land has been sold initially. Therefore, we have the following initial matrix. The successive state of the matrix are given as well. Do the state of the matrix have a limit? To find out, we compute the 10th state matrix and look at the absorbing Markov chain. If the state from P for absorbing Markov chain is the periodic state, then P approaches the limit P bar, and as k increases where the matrix F is given by F is equals to I minus q to the power inverse and is called the fundamental matrix for P. The identity matrix used for the fundamental matrix F must be same as the size of the matrix Q.